Hello everyone, friends. Today we discuss carboxylic acid and their derivatives. This is lecture number 4. First, we discuss the preparation of carboxylic acid. The carboxylic acids is prepared by using two methods. Number 1, by hydrolysis of ester, in which number A, acid hydrolysis, number 2, alkali hydrolysis, and another method, that is number 2, carbonation of Grignard reagent. Now, first we discuss the preparation of carboxylic acid, that is by hydrolysis of ester. It means this is the structure of ester. First, acid hydrolysis. When this ester, that means this ester, it is nothing but the ethyl acetate, CH3 C double bond O C2H5. That means this ester, it undergoes hydrolysis, and for hydrolysis we use H2O in presence of H2SO4, we get the carboxylic acid. That means CH3 C double bond O C2H5. This will be replaced. That means here the H2O from OH, it will be directly attack on this carbonyl carbon. Now then, in next step, there is departure of this one. Okay, that means from H2O, that means this OH minus, the OH minus, it will be attack on this carbonyl carbon, and here departure of this O C2H5, and here we get the ethyl alcohol, and the product is acetic acid. That means in this way the ester, it will be converted into the acid. That means ester, it undergoes hydrolysis, we get the carboxylic acid plus ethyl alcohol. In second example, this is the structure of ethyl benzoate. Here again this H2O, that means it from the OH minus, it will be directly attack on this carbonyl carbon, and here again departure of this one. Okay, departure of this, and here we get the benzoic acid plus ethyl alcohol. That means benzoic acid is a product and ethyl alcohol as a byproduct. That means, friends, here we have to remember that acid hydrolysis, in which ester, it undergoes hydrolysis, we get the acid. Okay, now the next, alkali hydrolysis. In case of alkali hydrolysis, if we take again ethyl acetate, okay, this is the structure of ethyl acetate. Ethyl acetate on treatment with H2O in presence of NaOH, and here again the H2O, it will be attacked, and here instead of acid, carboxylic acid, here there is formations of salt. That means H2 in presence of NaOH, we get the sodium acetate. That means there is formations of salt plus ethyl alcohol as a byproduct. Again, in second case, this is the structure of ethyl benzoate. The ethyl benzoate on treatment with H2O in presence of NaOH, here we get the sodium benzoate. That means pH C double bond O minus Na plus C2H5OH. That means sodium benzoate plus ethyl alcohol. That means here in acid hydrolysis, that means this ester, it undergoes hydrolysis, H2 in presence of H2SO4, we get the carboxylic acid. While in case of alkali hydrolysis, H2 in presence of NaOH, there is formations of salt of acid plus alcohol. Now the next, number 2, carbonation of Grignard reagent. In carbonation of Grignard reagent, here the first step is, that means the solid CO2, that is the dry ice, it reacts with the Grignard reagent. That means this is the RMgX, that means the Grignard reagent. The Grignard reagent plus dry ice, that means CO2. This is the structure of CO2. Okay, and this on added at 0 degree Celsius in the presence of dry ether, and here we get the formations of O metal complex. That means there is formations of magnesium complex. Now in next step, this magnesium complex, it undergoes hydrolysis by adding a dilute mineral acids, that is HCl, and here we get the acid. That means here it is a simple steps. That means here first Grignard reagent on treatment with the dry ice CO2 is added at 0 degree Celsius in presence of dry ether. We get the magnesium complex, and this magnesium complex is undergo the hydrolysis in presence of HCl. We get the acid. Now here we take actual example. CH3 MgI. Okay, CH3 MgI, that means methyl magnesium iodide plus dry ice in presence of 0 degree Celsius. That means we added a dry ether, and here first step we get the magnesium complex. So how to write this magnesium complex? Here this is CH3 and here C double bond O. That means this CH3 and here C double bond O. Here O MgX. This is magnesium complex. Now then HCl hydrolysis. Here CH3 C double bond O OH. We get the acetic acid. In next example, here this is a ethyl magnesium bromide. Ethyl magnesium bromide. That means here pH, here MgBr, here CH2 CH3 ethyl magnesium bromide in presence of dry ice 0 degree Celsius at presence of a dry ether. Here we get the first magnesium complex. Here pH C double bond O MgBr plus CH2 CH3. Now then it undergo the hydrolysis by using HCl. Here C double bond O MgBr, it will be converted into C double bond OH. Okay, that means now we get the para-ethyl benzoic acids. Para-ethyl benzoic acids. Okay. So friend, this is a best method to prepare the carboxylic acids. In today's lecture, we discuss first method, that is by hydrolysis of ester. In hydrolysis of ester, there are two methods: acid hydrolysis and alkali hydrolysis. Acid hydrolysis, that means if we take ester molecule and it undergoes hydrolysis, that means H2O in presence of H2SO4, we get the carboxylic acid. But if we take the again same ester and its treatment with the H2O in presence of NaOH, that means alkali, we get the salt of acid. In both the case, that means in acid hydrolysis and in alkali hydrolysis, we get the ethyl alcohol as a byproduct. And second, we discuss carbonation of Grignard reagent. For carbonation of Grignard reagent, here first step is the Grignard reagent, that means the RMgX is treated with the is added in the presence of dry ice. Added in the presence of dry ice, and we get a magnesium complex. First we get the magnesium complex. Now then this magnesium complex, the magnesium complex is their hydrolysis, we get the carboxylic acid. This is a simple step to remember this preparation of carboxylic acid. So friend, never miss a video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, thank you.